All right, here we are. Welcome back, Detail It. So today I had other videos planned for you guys, but things have been going on in my personal life and things are a little bit more hectic than normal. Not too bad, but time is short and I have somewhere to be in a couple hours, so I didn't want to get too dirty and too sweaty, so I'm going to take the easy path. I'm going to use a kind of what you'd call a road grime or a kind of a pre-cleaner soap by Rust-Oleum. It is the Krud cutter. I'll give you a quick little view of it here. So, Krud cutter vehicle and boat made by Rust-Oleum. Anyway, it's a pH of 9.5. I believe is what Rust-Oleum told me. I emailed them directly, so it's pretty heavy on the alkalinity scale. Anyway, I'm going to kind of pre-soak the tires and wheels on this car. There's a little bit of road film on the fender wells. We'll see if it works good or not. And go from there. There is another soap kind of like this that I use for kind of like my strip washing. It's super economical and I can get it at Walmart. This one I got at Lowe's. So check out Lowe's if you want like a pre-wash soap, guys. This will help you get some of that road grime and the road film off of your cars. If you're going in for a big detail or you're going to reapply a sealant or something, this would help you get some of the garb off, and then you can do your panel prep and all that stuff later. Anyway, before I get too involved, I want to give a shout out to Andy over at mechanicsbelt.com. I reached out to Andy the other day, told him about a problem I had with another American-made company, another company that makes stuff in America, however you want to say that, and asked him if customer satisfaction was paramount here. He said yes, and there it is right there, made in USA, mechanicsbelt.com. And yes, you can see the chubness, 42. Oof, used to be a 31. Oh, baby. Anyway, such is life. Head over to mechanicsbelt.com. Check it out. This guy can even laser engrave stuff on your buckle there. I was going to do it, but I emailed him back too late. This package was already in the mail. He was going to put an American flag here for me. But by the time I got back to him, this was already shipped. I already had tracking on it, so it was lickety-split. Same day, it was like an hour after I ordered the belt, it was shipped. Crazy good. So if you like the no scratch belts, head over there and check them out and support the company. But for you Detail It fans, yes, I am wearing it. So this hat, I have put an email in to the company that made this hat for me. They are currently moving this year, so it may be a month delay before I can even get them started. But I've ordered 6, so half a dozen. If I can sell them, fine. If not, fine. There's one guy out there that wants one. You have to hit me at 2Detail It on Instagram. Give me your information, the P.O. box, where to ship it. Then I can charge you, blah, blah, blah. And we'll go from there, okay? That's not the thing. I may go to Shopify or somebody like that and start a merch store. I don't know. It depends on if anybody wants it. Just give me a thumbs up or down on merch. Say merch yay, merch no. It's plain. Do you want a logo? Have some ideas of what I like to do. Being a patriot, supporting the cops and fire, military, I might just do something like this on a black front with a blue line, red line, or green line. I may have a plain design. I may put a silhouette of an old street rod pickup in the background. Give me some ideas of what you like to see. I have some ideas of what I like. But without further ado, let's get to this, because this video is going to already be rambling and I don't want to do that to you guys. So I'm going to use my foam cannon on this. Follow the directions, guys, on something that has a high pH. And I was going to use this on the whole car, but I am not, in fear that it might mess up the windows. I don't know that it will. I doubt that it will. But just at the outside chance that it will, I'm not going to risk it, right? Uh-oh. Now we're having a malfunction. There it goes. All right. That was irritating. All right, let's adjust. All right, anyway, let's get to this. There's not a lot of foaming action, which is okay. This is not a foam cannon like a super foam soap. It's a road film It's to kind of help you cut that stuff down. So you let it dwell a minute or two, 3 or 4, depending on how heavy your soil is. Not sure that I'll let it dwell that long, but we'll see. This may be something that'd be good for concrete too, guys. If you have some mild staining and you don't have water restrictions, you could use it as a concrete wash. Oh, water restrictions. So moving forward this year, I might be doing more waterless or rinseless car washes and kind of segue into full details with rinseless or waterless wash. Sounds like Visalia, where I live, is going to have more water restrictions, and if they do that, then I can't do this. So we'll see. Anyway, this dwell time here has probably been a minute. That's my worst thing. When stuff has to dwell, I have no patience. I don't know about you guys. I'd rather just get in there and scrub it and be done with it. But patience is virtuous here. And I guarantee you I'm not going to be able to do this in the summer in California, because you don't want this stuff drying out on your paint. And if you get any on the glass, definitely not on the glass. When it gets 100 to 110 here in the valley, that's when I convert over to quick washes, garden hose, flood with a lot of water, keep it wet, mist with the drying aid, possibly something like Formula 4 spray wax to help reduce water spotting, give me a few more minutes to dry the car, especially on the glass. That stuff does work. It's not perfect, but it does help. All right. I don't know how long that's been, but I'm going to go ahead and rinse and see what we have. Bring you in. Hopefully you guys can see that. If you look down here on the rocker panel, back over here, you can see some of the black spots that didn't come off in my pre-rinse. Hopefully this is taking that road grime off. And my cat's wanting to be a rock star. She loves you guys. You hear her? Come on. Uh-huh. There she is. She's my mascot, I guess. That tire's drying out, so I want to get it off the tire. I'm going to start with the rubber. Keep an eye on these spots down here. Let's see if they disappear. You guys can see them here? I hope. Let's see. Okay, so actually, I didn't bring you in very close on that when I started, so you guys will call me or you'll doubt it, but it did remove some of the lighter road film down in here. I have some heavier stuff on the inside of the fender well. It did not get. There's one spot right there which may be a scratch, but it removed probably 80% of this, which is pretty impressive. Now, question is, would this be any better than a mild degreaser, or would it be any better than an APC? I don't know. I've used both, and both are satisfying. So, but it did. And you guys, I didn't bring you in close, shame on me, but there was some road grime here. There's some here, some road film here. It didn't get off, but this, it did. This on the inside, it took off probably half of that. Should have showed you this before, because you can doubt me on that, and that's fine. But there was some here for sure. I'm positive you saw this stuff down here though. There were 8 or 10 spots here. that were there. So is it effective? I think it is effective. Does it work? Yes, it does. It was 15 bucks at Lowe's. I have not done a video like this with the other one that I use, a different maker. It's also a high pH soap for like road film, boats and RVs. Anyway, am I impressed? Yes, I like it. Is it any better than any methods I've used before? I don't know that it is. It's easy to get though. So for that, you have to give it 2 thumbs up, right? It's easy to get, Lowe's. The other soap, maybe I'll do a review on that, maybe a head-to-head on one side to the other. When I get at Walmart, super easy to find. When I go to Lowe's, this Rust-Oleum is a little bit more pricey. So what I'm gonna do now is pre-treat the other side, finish off this little potion that I made in that foamer, and move ahead on the car wash. Then I'll switch over to my probably another type of pre-wash soap, and then wash the car and be done with it for the day. But for the road grime, the road film guys, Krud cutter, automotive, how is this labeled? Vehicle and boat. Vehicle and boat. Krud cutter, vehicle and boat. It does work. And you don't have to use a foam cannon. In fact, I kind of wish I hadn't, because it didn't foam that good. I could use this sprayer right here. Just use a Husqvarna sprayer that you can get at a hardware store. This is probably the best pump sprayer that I've ever used. Very much worth the money. Very durable. But anyway, that's it for today. Maybe in a couple of weeks when things calm down around here and I don't have things to do, I'm going to do an aluminum polishing video. So stay tuned for that one. I've got something for you guys. I think it'll be a little different than some of you have seen. It's not unique, but it's a method I don't think car detailers use at all, and I can't blame you because it's really messy. Anyway, Krud cutter, pre-wash, before you wash, road grime killer. It does work. Check it out. Thanks for tuning in. Come back next week and we'll get another one done, and I'll update you on the merch. Thank you.